Just a friendly reminder that the opinions expressed on this show are not worth a Canadian penny, so disregard anything you hear that might get anyone in trouble. And despite some of the great ideas you may hear, don't try them at home. Go to a friend's house instead.
It's time to get a gun. That's what I've been thinking. Well, I could afford one. And if I did just a little less drinking, time to put something between me and the sun. When the talking is over, it's time to get a gun.
Hello and welcome to Slamfire Radio. This is episode 373 for September 24th, 2020. I'm one of your hosts, Adriel.
I must be next. I don't have the. Oh man, I suck at this. I've been gone so long. What do I say? What do I do? I'm
You're
Trevor.
Mhm.
I'm Trevor.
Yeah, Trevor.
I'm Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
We only have you for 30 minutes, so we need to make the most of our time together.
That is correct.
This reminds me of prom night in the principal's office. What?
Well, you know what? You can have me more than 45 minutes. How's that?
Ooh, sweet.
Premium.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only need 2.
What we did in Guns this week is brought to you by the Calgary Shooting Center, Canada's premier firearms retailer. They're carrying Tandem Cross stuff, which has got me excited because
Are
there's
you
a
in
couple
an
of...
old-timey store? Oh, you're in a coffee shop.
I'm in a coffee shop, yeah.
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 I get
Oh,
it.
that's very good because we have a coffee sponsor.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
You know what?
that's totally why I picked it.
This is like, do you want to see what background I picked? We got to actually do this.
You picked university first-year student living room.
Yeah. Good. Good job. Dum 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 dum.
Man, you're
This
loud.
Is that a stack of CDs you got in the back here? Oh,
Is that Ace of Base? What is that?
those
Really?
are ducks. I believe those are ducks.
How do I do this? I want to change my background.
But I have too much stuff in my background. Like
Uh-huh.
Adriel has like a green screen, and so he can actually it works. But I have
How-
too much stuff back here.
Gallery
It
view.
doesn't work.
Oh man, that's weird.
Hmm.
That's freaking me out.
Oh,
Oh,
on the
I
video,
wanted
next to the stop
Oh.
video, there's a little arrow.
to dress appropriately for hunting because I'm looking at going hunting.
So you put on an orange hoodie?
So
Yeah,
I
that's what you
I have my blaze orange on, right? And I got my camo pants on, my camo hat.
You can't see you now.
Yeah.
No, you're invisible to deer. You got the camo hat and the pants. Boom, invisible.
Invisible.
Yeah, because that's how deer's eyesight works.
You
Yeah,
can be
I'll
moving
know.
around. It doesn't
Deer-
matter.
Yeah, that's right. Deer are colorblind.
So
I don't know how to do it. I don't care.
Kelly, do you want to start us off?
oh geez. Okay.
What'd you do with
So what did
guns?
I do this week? So on Saturday we went to Lower Trent Valley, which is actually Trenton. It's about an hour from my place, and did a maple seed, and it was pretty fantastic. We had some great people on the line. We had some new IITs. No, we didn't. But we got some new IITs from it. IITs is the instructor in training, by the way. Anyways, we had 3 riflemen. They were fantastic. One of the guys that actually squad rifleman, he is on the Bowmanville emergency response team for the nuclear power plant. It was awesome. And also another guy. It was his second time that he attended. He was really looking. He said he wasn't hoping for a patch this time, but
What? What?
yeah, no, he was really.
I don't want to get my patch this time. I just want to participate and make friends.
Well, he came to Maple Seed at the Johnson Ranch, and it was boring there. He was the guy that was basically had his own little hot tub jacuzzi because it was so warm and it was just downpour. He did great there, but he had a takedown, and the takedown, Ruger, and what happened was his optic kept coming off of that. Anyways, so he traded it out for a loaner rifle, and he really enjoyed the 1022 rifle that he had, but he didn't get quite as the score that he was hoping for. He was in the high 70s, 80s, 180s, sorry. So he was right around that point. So he decided he was going to come back. A match canceled. He was doing a pistol match and it canceled. and he signed up for Lower Trent Valley because he's a member there. So he attended, and he goes, you know what? I had such a great time at the last one. I learned so much. But if I get a patch, that's fantastic. If I don't, then, but what I really want to do is actually continue to improve on my shooting. He goes, I've been coming to the range. I got a brand new rifle, and I've been coming to the range every weekend, basically putting the times in the past couple of months. And I'm going, well, that's fantastic. He did fantastic. He shot a 136. No, 210. Yeah, 236. So it was
There we go. That is good. Yeah.
236.
Mhm.
He did fantastic. And
Yep.
so good for him. He's also now an instructor and training. He said that he said that he's a closet gunny. So what that means that none of his friends, none of the people that he works with know that he actually shoots. And so he said, this is just fantastic. He
Gotta
goes,
come out of the closet and change the stigma.
yeah. So here's
Exposure.
here's what he's going to do. He posted on his Facebook page that he attended a marksmanship clinic. He posted his score, and he posted his rifleman's patch, and then he's invited people to come to the next Maple Seed, and he signed up to actually come to a Maple Seed event and be an instructor. So
When you post that on your Facebook wall, you have to say, I'm coming out as an ammo-sexual.
yes,
Yeah.
it's true. But anyways, really nice guy. Had a great time. Guess what? It did not rain. We did not have any hurricanes. We did not have any flying cows.
So you weren't there.
I was there.
It's impossible. You're the thing, like
what is
the
that?
comment. That's my Instagram freaking out. You're the common denominator between Maple Seed and rain. When Adriel does it, no rain. When you're there, rain. So
It was so cold that I wore 5 layers of shirts. So I had an undershirt. Anyways, it was -1 degree when we started in the morning, and by the afternoon, it was +21. I think it was.
that was like other Trevor last week. Other Trevor showed up to the Mirror Machine match wearing shorts, and somebody was like, "Hey, do you think it's a little cold for shorts?" And he's like, "Just wait."
Yeah.
And sure enough, everybody with pants in the afternoon was sweating, and then Trevor was laughing, right? So
Yeah. No, I wasn't
Just for
laughing
how
in the
it's gonna
morning.
finish, not how
I
it
had
starts.
5 shirts and a jacket and a hoodie on, and my kneecaps were still shaking.
And
then
did anybody slip their telephone number into your jacket again?
Shut up. Anyways, let's go move on to skeet night. We went to skeet night yesterday. Kelly and I
Skeets.
we shot skeet, and it was exciting because I found out that skeet's been extended for until the end of October. They were only supposed to have 2 more outdoor shoots on Wednesday night.
Did you guys get your maximum number for outdoor events rolled back? Like, kind of like, just like, boom, surprise! It's
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
Not in
We did.
Alberta.
Yep. So we went from 50 indoors and 100 outdoors. We are now at 10 indoors with 25 outdoors.
well.
That was
that
as
working out for you?
Yeah, well, hey, it's my brother's 50th birthday on Saturday. I was like, we're all gonna sit outside. Yay. Anyways, back to skeet night. We had a great time. I shot an 18, so it wasn't my worst. It wasn't my best. But about halfway through, Kelly's going, "Oh my God, you're nailing it! Every clay." And then she said, "You're nailing it," and I went, "Bleh."
Yeah, we've all been there.
Because it
Start
was
thinking
really
about the outcome, not the process.
no. I was actually thinking about the process, but I wasn't. Prior to that, I wasn't thinking about things. I was just shooting. We were just gapping.
You weren't
right?
thinking at all. Yeah,
No, I
you
was
were just letting the performance happen
correct. And then it was,
subconsciously. Yeah.
and then it was,
Thanks, Kelly.
yeah. And we weren't shooting on our regular trap range.
You know what my favorite thing to do now, Kelly, is?
What?
Right before the timer goes beep, I ask the guy on the line, "Do you exhale on the draw or do you inhale on the draw?"
Shut up.
He goes, "What? Beep."
Here it is.
Adds
That's
a
not
second
very
and a half to
nice.
his draw.
That's nice. Anyways. All right. So we did skeet. We had fun. We got another month of skeet shooting, so which is on Wednesday night, because that's fantastic. It's my Wednesday night de-stressing time. I get to shoot things, and I get to go and spend an hour at the range with Kelly. So It's awesome. Now we have to figure out something to do after that. Last year it used to be we used to go and have chocolate fondue at the local chocolate place, but
Well,
I
there's
don't,
rougher ways to spend an evening.
I don't want to do chocolate fondue. I want to do shooting. We'll figure it out. Lots of stuff happening with the calendar this week. Calendar is going to production. Sponsors, literally, the sponsorship got sent out, and within 12 minutes, it sold out. So
Nice.
everybody, yeah. So it's kind of like we're watching it tick down, and it took 12 minutes. It was crazy. Lots of people wanting to support the calendar this year. It's going to be fantastic, like super awesome. I'm also organizing Gunny Girl events too. We're going to go around. It's lots of stuff happening. The other thing that's happening is next week is our QSIF women's program launch. It's on Thursday. And guess where I'm going to be? It's not going to be doing Slamfire Radio. It's going to be at the launch. I won't be here next week. Surprise, guys.
Okay.
Right.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
No.
You're not going to be here. Where are you going to be?
Trevor?
I'm fighting with Joe Libby over how fat people don't need to wear shorts or something. I don't know.
You never listen to me. That's the problem with
Oh,
our.
I never take you out anymore either, and I don't notice when you get your hair done. Get over it.
Oh. Anyways, I will be.
Joe Libby needs attention too.
Joe Libby? Who's more important, Joe Libby or me?
Oh, don't make me choose. Joe Libby is a whole different creature than you. He deserves this respect and admiration. He's super smart, actually. He's like a PhD student or something.
Well,
In like a real subject, not like reading about people's feelings.
right.
Like he has to know stuff.
Here's the deal. You're
Yes.
doing the show. You're doing it with your hosts, co-hosts. It's supposed to be
on
banter.
the show, but I listen.
Right? Pay attention. This is what
I'm paying
our
attention to the
listeners.
listeners. They need an interaction.
This is what the listeners.
Is it
pay
next
for.
week yet? Is your 45 minutes up?
Adriel, what you doing guns this week?
Love you.
All sorts of stuff. What do I do? Okay, Maple Seed at Chaz. That was
Yeah.
Saturday or Sunday or something like that. That was good.
Saturday, same day as we.
Saturday, yeah. I had Maple Seed then, and I've got a Maple Seed next weekend, and I got 2 Maple Seeds the weekend after. So just Maple Seed, all over the place.
I know. It's my life right now too.
This one coming up is in Bonnyville, and the one after that is at BTSA. And then this came in the mail. Well, the top part came in the mail. And let me just turn my video.
You son of a bitch. You did it. You actually did it.
There we go. Yeah. So now my Nork 1911 9mm has a red dot on the top, and it's milled into the slide, so it's nice and low, and it's pretty neat. Pretty neat little optic on there.
Captain do that?
Yeah, Captain Andy did it. He did a great job too. If you look at like this base here is actually the Picatinny base that it comes with. That's why it's got that gap there. And he just machined it down to fit to slot it in there. Yeah. And looks pretty good. Feels pretty good too. He zeroed it and
he zeroed it?
Yeah.
Oh, that means he actually fired an Norinco pistol.
No, I think he used laser or boresight of some kind. Yeah,
boresighter. He used a boresighter.
But one thing I did when I got it, and I just kind of set it up, is I put one of these laser bullets in there. So that's what's in there right now, is a little laser bullet. And I had my wife and kids shooting it, and they loved it because it's basically just this is kind of hard because it's backwards here for me. I'll get it. Oh, there we go. But you can see the red dot. You can see the laser. So fantastic for teaching someone like trigger press and what happens with the trigger press, because there's no sights to think about, and you can see the laser impact confirming whether you were on or not. So super fun for them to just dry fire around the house. Super fun. This red dot's really neat too. It has like shake awake, so you just put it down, red dot goes off.
How many hours?
Like 50,000 or something silly like that. So like years and years. Yep. So
yeah,
I like that because I don't like the idea of drawing a pistol and being like, whoops, my red dot's off, and now I have to like dick around with it to try to turn it on in the middle of a match. So
Mm.
like the idea of not having to think about that kind of stuff.
You dick around with it though?
Yes, that's the technical term.
Is that the
You dick
technical?
around with it.
Okay.
Yeah, and while he's at it, he like brushed the sides of the slide now, so now the slide looks nicer than the lower.
Aw.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be fun to kind of shoot it at the range
Shoot.
and just practice, because it's quite a nice feeling. Great trigger press on this thing. And now I have a dot gun. I was looking for an excuse to have a dot gun. Now I have a dot gun. What else I do?
How much did it cost for you to put that whole thing together with?
I don't want to add that up. That's depressing. Pretty inexpensive in the grand scheme of things. Yeah.
Okay. Just wanna...
And then I tricked this guy out over here. So this is a 1022. And I've been adding parts to it as I went along. This is the Ruger XT X22 Hunter, which I kind of like some of the things on, and I kind of don't like some of the things that they
like
did.
what?
The things I don't like is that it kind of feels like they're nickel and diming you on this thing. Like the quick disconnect cups that are on here. You got to buy those, and they're like $20 to buy like a stupid metal cup.
Yeah.
So
everything's extra. So if you want a cheek
that's
riser,
extra.
it's
the
extra.
cheek riser's extra. Extra. That's all extra.
But with the QDs, yes, and if you want to, it comes with 2. But if you need more than that, spacers to do that. The only thing that really I like is if you can change out the barrel, and if you go to a bull barrel versus there's
a channel up here that you can
flip that. But it is actually, it's like Lego. I actually like it. It does cost you a lot more money to if you whatever you need.
I would rather pay $20 more and have them throw in a cheek rest and a QD cup at the back. Like the front, I don't mind that I have to use one of these M-LOK adapters for the front. For the back one, like the Magpul QD cups are not standard. They're specific to Magpul, and they've got 2 kinds. It's a stupid metal insert. Please just put that in. Don't make me have to buy that guy and put it in.
Adriel, you're cheap. So here's what you do: you go buy some paracord.
Oh,
or
I didn't.
And
this
then
is not Magpul. I don't know if you think this is Magpul, but this is not Magpul.
Okay, I'm just saying. You want to go even cheaper? Zip tie. Zip it right to there. You go.
This
hook
thing
it on
here?
there. Yeah.
Zip it. Good.
That would probably take a J hook.
It is supposed to be for a J hook, but you can, if you don't have a J hook, you have like a swivel or whatever.
I got J hooks. I got lots of
just
J-hooks.
zip it. Zip it to it.
What if I should just use a J hook? Nah, I'm just gonna use the QD, the push button. That's better.
I have a QD, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I did forget to tell you. I took my rifle to the Maple Seed event, and I let Tim Whalen's watching. Actually, Tim Whalen shot it. He loved it. The new receiver, Grey Birch receiver, and also the new barrel.
Fancy stuff.
It is nice. I tried it out. I had to zero it on the Friday night in case somebody was going to use it. Fantastic. Just love it. Yep. Super duper, easy, accurate. Loved it. So I'm going to give I'm going to let them know that it was reused on the weekend. I'm going to bring it to all the rest of the Maple Seed events and say, here, try it.
Use this. Yep. Force it on people. What else I got in here? BX Trigger. That's the BX Trigger, and I did a video on how to mod the BX Trigger so it's an auto bolt, so that when the bolt is held back, you can pull it back and let go, because that's how Rugers should be designed from the start. And I've got the Taxol mag release on here because I was already tricking the rest of it out. I had this on a different stock that didn't really fit it well. It was a little bit too close to the bottom of the stock, but on this one, there's lots of room to grab that guy and press it in. So I'm liking that. I think the only thing I need on here now is the bigger cheek rest, because this is way too low just from factory. I need like a big honking one on there.
Yeah. So which ones are you getting? You're gonna get the medium with the high and extra high.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know.
That's what you're gonna get, because that's what I got.
Yeah.
Anyways, $30, 30, 39, something like that.
Or, I'll do that just so I have like one nice one, and it's not like all hacked together or whatever, because otherwise I might just do the Kydex like thing with the 2 bolts.
No, no.
Sorry, Magpul, you're trying to get another $30 out of me? No way, not doing it.
Would that actually ruin it though? Because the inside of it is hollow, and you have that little piece that goes in when you want to add to the spacers. Like if you put a Kydex,
I don't know.
I think it would actually ruin.
I'll just start drilling pilot holes and see if I hit steel.
Oh God.
I don't know. What else I do? I put out a video on ghost loading a shotgun, and some people were very nervous about me putting that information out there because the RCMP might find out. Ooh. And then some people were like, what if I do this duck hunting? I'm like, oh, I probably shouldn't. I don't think the DNR officer will be too happy to see you rack 4 shells out of your shotgun. Yeah, that probably that wouldn't be where I want to be. But like for 3-gun and that kind of thing, you need to know how to ghost load a shotgun. And I frequently see new people struggling with it, so I wanted to do a video showing how to do it quickly and easily. Maple Seed again this weekend at Bonnyville, and I was looking hard at the Ruger Wrangler 22. It's like a revolver. They're right around 250, 260 kind of a thing.
Buy one.
I was thinking about it, but then I don't really need one. I don't really need a single action 22
really?
revolver.
Seriously? Oh yeah,
No,
we talked
because
about this last week. Not last week, week before. Because I said, "Do you have any revolvers?" You say, "Yeah, they're interesting," and then you get them, and then you try them, and then you sell it right away.
Sell them. Yeah, it's like, oh my God, what am I doing?
But the kids would love it. Come on.
I have a GSG 22 that the kids like to shoot,
and
is nicer and better to shoot, and not single action, and I don't know. I have a holster for it and whatever. So.
Single action revolvers are great for somebody that's brand new to shooting, though, and you can take it out and
maybe
ladies day.
Maybe.
Why don't you buy one and send it to me?
Maybe. Yeah. Anyways, that's about it for me. I think that's it for me. Yeah. And I think Trevor?
I'm good. I'm done.
You're next.
Take a call. There's a thing and stuff.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I thought I was done with all this crap for the evening, but no, I still got to do a thing.
Okay.
So yeah, I went down with the crew in Fredericton, and we shot a match. Was it a black badge? I don't even know, or maybe Justin just put on another awesome level 2 match, and it was an awesome level 2 match, a little shorter than the last one. Last time we went down there, I was bragging. We did 10 stages. Started at 8:30, and we were I was in the truck on the way home at 1:30. Like when you can roll up, shoot a level 2 with 10 stages and be gone by 12:30, and it's not a bullshit level 2, it's like a legit level 2 with the right number of stages, right number of round count, and quality freestyle stages, you're laughing. It makes for a great day, and all the boys were there and stuff. This time, all the same awesomeness applied, only we did 8 stages. Days getting a little shorter, right? It's okay for the morning squad, but the afternoon squad may go a little long if the morning squad doesn't finish on time, but we did because we were awesome. So all the usual suspects were in my squad, plus this new guy. So we got a new guy in town. He's military, I guess. I think he's in Gagetown. So anyway, he's stationed here long enough that he purchased an IPSC New Brunswick membership.
What's his name?
He acts. Pardon me, Kelly.
What's his name?
We're just going to call him Joe. It's some name I can't pronounce. Filipino, maybe. I don't even know. So rather than embarrass myself and bastardize his name, we just call him Joe. I think the back of his shirt says the Bulker or something. He's a big lad. He's a beefy guy. Anyway, nice guy. The first match I saw him at was the IPSC New Brunswick Provincials, and he shoots in Classic, and he beat Pat and he beat Muffin. At the time, he wasn't an IPSC New Brunswick member. Otherwise, he'd be the Classic champion, not Muffin, huh? Think about it. Anyway, so because he joined IPSC New Brunswick after that, they offered him a spot on the Classic team. So the Classic team will be him. Muffin is our captain, Pat, and myself, and we'll be going to the AMA range to Rage in the third weekend of October. So it was nice to shoot with him on the weekend and get to know him a little bit, copy some of his stage plans, some not. It's first match I shot against him. was in the Miramichi, and I won, and he was 99.99% of me. I've never seen I've never seen a match that close before. He had more points. I was about 20 seconds faster. He won 3 stages. I won 3 stages. This match, he won 4 stages. I won 4 stages, but he won more gooder stages and beat me this time. He beat me solidly. It was over 4% or almost 4%. I can't remember. But anyway, I lost a match. I can't. Yeah.
But you lost a match and it was okay because this guy rocked out, right?
Yeah, he got the job done.
It was solid.
I lost 2 matches this year. I lost the provincials. Jim won the provincials. And I lost this match. So I lost 1 classic match and one production off.
Are you
match.
okay?
Well, I should probably sell everything and hang myself. That's my initial reaction, but I think I'm over it. And maybe I'll go to Revolver. Maybe I can win in Revolver. No.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Anyway, no, but yeah, it was a fun match. Good time. And I was supposed to go to 2 matches this weekend. I was supposed to leave tomorrow to go to Fredericton and shoot an IPSC match on Saturday at Jeremy Kane's club.
Aren't you supposed to do the anything but match?
Everything but E-bar, everything but AR match was supposed to be on Sunday, but there's a little snafu, and I'm in isolation or something for 48 hours until my symptom goes away. I'm not allowed to leave the house, so I gotta stay home from work tomorrow, and then I gotta get tested. And good times.
No.
Hey, Trevor, when you went to a dot gun, how long did it take you to get used to?
I'm still not used to it. I'm still not used to it, and I shoot faster with iron sights.
The thing I realized,
as far as like looking for the dot, I never had an issue. Draw the gun, boom, there's dot. That was instant for me.
Yeah.
But I think my issue is I've not learned to transition to a target focus, and I'm dot focused, and I'm taking too long for the dot to settle in between shots. So my splits are garbage.
Yeah.
But popping up the gun and seeing the dot's never been an issue.
You had enough reps with that style of gun to just bring it up.
Yeah, I shot a whole year in open. So, and for anyone who shoots with one eye closed, spend a year with a dot, and then you can't close the eye after that. Because I had wanted to transition to both eyes open while shooting standard, and I couldn't really get motivated to do it. And then I shot a year in open, and when I went back to an iron sight, it was just automatic. The gun went under my left eye automatically, and I was able to keep both eyes open. Yeah, it's good. So yeah, that's what I did. I lost the match. Sucks.
Just got second.
Yeah.
Just second.
First loser. We don't call it second. So.
Nate.
Second.
I guess it's back to me. Upcoming events is sponsored by Telos Alpha. Telos Alpha is a Canadian digital agency that works exclusively in the firearms vertical. They help with business processes, strategic planning, websites, e-commerce, and battling the stigma the industry carries with banks, merchant processors, and social media. Learn more at telosalpha.com. Let's see. We've got Maple Seed Bonnyville this weekend. Still has a couple spots available. Find out more at mapleseedrifleman.com. There are spots available at the Chaz 3-Gun October 3rd match. Find that on Practice Score. Let's see here. Lady Guns. There's an event Thursday, October 8th at the Calgary Shooting Center. It's $30. All levels, no PALs required. There's going to be a ladies gun event October 22nd at the Shooting Edge. $30. All levels, no PAL required. Visit Lady Guns Facebook page for more details.
Yes.
Heading on to the news. Did you guys listen to any of the Crown speech or maybe Tracy's summary of it?
Yeah.
Not that I want to talk politics, but there was a little bit in there that was relevant for gun owners.
Yep.
You guys heard it?
Yep.
They reaffirmed that they're going to allow municipalities to ban handguns.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, one of the things that they might have been trying to do is trying to get the Conservatives and NDP and whatever to topple their government so that they can get a majority in, right? So that's one possibility. But yeah, they did say that. So talk to your municipal councillors, talk to your mayor, try to get them to be on your side. And if you're from some hellhole, consider moving, because you will have to sell your handguns. If you're not from a hellhole and you're probably safe, start saving up some money now. Sometime in the next year or two, they're going to.
Adrian's going.
I'm doing my part. I'm saving up money so that when all those distressed owners all of a sudden have to sell handguns at depressed market prices, I believe is what the correct terminology is going to be.
Yeah.
I'm going to be buying some of those. I'm going to be buying some of those distressed assets.
Before you do, what MOA do you have in that optic?
It's the ring. I think it's an 8 MOA circle, like a donut.
Okay.
You've seen that before? So like HoloSun does a.
It's not like an EOTech circle and a dot?
No, it's just a circle. Wait, let me see. Maybe I can show this.
It's like
it's very hard to do this kind of thing on camera. Nah, it just looks like a dot right now. What if I go this way? No, it still looks just like a dot, but it's a circle or donut or whatever. I don't know.
Strange.
I'll make that work. It was cheaper. It was $100 cheaper than their other one that had a dot and like the EOTech going thing. But this one was $100 cheaper, so I went for it because I don't care. Yeah. Anyways, Toronto and Montreal and Vancouver and
Kingston.
Ottawa,
Kingston. Ottawa, no.
Victoria.
Ottawa said that they would. So the mayor of Ottawa said that they would never support a municipal handgun ban, and they voted it down. But Kingston soon, not last summer. Was it last summer? I think it was actually last summer. Kingston actually decided that it would like to be the first city in Canada because, anyways, to propose a municipal handgun and supporting that.
I'm gonna rant for a second. Like, don't they? They can't be this fucking stupid, right? Like they know.
Yeah.
That it's only law-abiding citizens that aren't fucking shooting each other like gangbangers in the streets that this is going to affect. They're just doing it to fuck over law-abiding citizens. Like this has got nothing to do with crime. The criminals that are shooting each other and innocent people are already not supposed to have guns.
I said this
in the Kingston and Toronto area. Most of the gangs' guns will be brought in from the States because of the borders right there.
I know. I'm closer to the U.S. than I am to actually Ottawa, or Toronto, or Montreal.
Yeah,
that's where only 45 minutes.
You said this where? You said this at a public meeting?
We went to the Kingston City Council had a meeting. It was on the agenda.
And you spoke there, and what did they say?
Tracy Wilson spoke at it. I spoke at it, and they were going, "We don't care. We were going to vote." And actually, our mayor said, "Okay, so it was deadlocked, and the mayor doesn't vote typically in any of these motions, but he does if it's tied." And he says, "I'm the tie-breaking vote." And his comments were, "This is not something that's a municipal issue."
Right, I remember this. This is a federal thing. Why are we getting involved in this?
Exactly. And he says, "I'm voting it down." Now, my city councilor, who is for my area, he's the guy that basically bull-faced lied to me, right? And I called him on it afterwards, and then we had a little bit of an issue on Twitter probably about a month and a half ago, and I told him I would never ever let that happen here in Kingston, and I'll make sure that he is actually voted out in the next election. So anyways, so that's what we do. If you want to make sure that, go and talk to those people that are in your municipal governments, your councillors, and then if you don't like what they have to say, run against them.
Or blackmail them.
Oh.
Get some pictures of them with, I don't know, people they're not supposed to be with. If you can like Photoshop them in with like Epstein, that would be perfect.
That'd be awesome. You know what? I'm gonna check and see if his name was on that list of that island. They're gonna actually have that.
If he's got a common name, he's probably in the Panama Papers too. Bring that up.
No, he probably does.
There's alternatives to running.
I told him basically, you're not going to win the next election.
Yeah, I sent an email to my local counselor, and I believe I've emailed him on this topic before. I don't really have anything to worry about here, though. I just want to make sure I'm just being aggressive about it because Edmonton can be a little bit Redmonton every once in a while, and I don't want them to get any silly ideas. So I sent him a couple links of like, hey, here's our local 3-gun club raising 10 grand for this children's hospital. We do it every year. If we get rid of handguns, we can't do this thing anymore. Here's all these businesses that rely on this kind of thing. Here's a police officer in Toronto saying that all their guns are coming in from the States. Here's a police officer in Winnipeg saying this won't do anything. Why even bother?
Yep.
So
how is it going to happen? How are they, like, is Kingston actually going to have more police officers? How are they going to make sure that this happens? Like, are they going to put my door?
A lot of people are bringing up like barriers to this going through. I don't think the barriers are that big. Like, one barrier is a province because municipalities are the product of the province, but the feds could run some program where it's like, hey, if you don't want people to have handguns in your area, let us know and we will contact them on your behalf, because that's all run out of, like, they know who's got handguns.
So what happens if I decide that I'm, by the way, RCMP, close your ears. What happens if I just decide that I want to keep my handguns? Screw you.
You will have to move, because this isn't like if you're a criminal, you do nothing, you're fine, but you're a law-abiding gun owner and they know you have guns, they're registered,
right?
So
they know where they are. Exactly. Anyways, I have plans.
Keep in mind, as soon as you catch one charge, you're not responsible with firearms. Maybe we're going to revoke your PAL, and now what are you going to do? Oh, there goes $10,000 worth of equipment, right? So the risk is higher for
how many
owners.
Things of equipment are sitting in my safe right now that I'm not allowed to actually shoot?
Oh, I got a couple. You got
Anyways, I got plans.
Yeah.
I will make sure that my handguns are not removed from me, but that just might mean, selling them to family members that are not here in the city.
Yeah.
Or moving. And you could say, well, here's the deal. I'm going to actually go and I'm moving. I am going to move. I'm going to move out of Kingston. You won't get my taxes, whatever. And Kingston City Council say, oh, well, you know what the residency rate and occupancy rate is here? Like, if you move, you'll sell your house within, it goes onto the market, won't even actually hit the market. Somebody will buy it, we'll get the taxes there. So they don't really care.
Correct. Yeah.
They don't. So, anyways.
Yeah. So
I guess I'm moving.
If you're from a woke city, be prepared. Well, you might have to move or sell your handguns. I don't have to do this in Edmonton.
Hey, Adriel.
I think I'm fine. You can move here. We got a local prison. Let's see here. All right, let's move on. Okay, sponsoring New Gun stuff is Bolt Action Coffee. Slamfire Radio is a brand ambassador for Bolt Action Coffee. The coffee is roasted in small batches and is some of the best coffee you can get your hands on. Send it to your house by going to boltactioncoffee.com.
Yep.
New Gun stuff. We've been talking about like the WKs, and we talked about the ACRs, but the ACRs aren't being sold anymore, made anymore, so they're kind of hard to find. They're only on the used market. I forgot there was a product you can use on the new market. Kelly, I love your background picture, by the way. That's exactly the right one. You're very camouflaged. The B&T, the APC 223.
Oh.
You guys remember this one? It's
You look like the Predator, Kelly. You can just barely see you.
The ducks can't see her either.
Exactly.
This is the Brugger and Thommet, or I don't know. It's some Swiss thing. They're very expensive. They're $4,000, but this is probably now the most reliable, best quality semi-auto 223 black rifle you can get in Canada right now.
Really?
Yeah. They're pricey though.
Pretty
pricey, but very nice. Yeah. $4,000. So there's that. That was northernelitefirearms.ca that's got those, but there's a couple of other stores.
Oh, yeah, we had her on.
Did we? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I was looking back and I was like trying to figure out how long have I been doing Slamfire, and I went back. It's like, what episode was I on? It was like 100 and something. We're on like
Yeah, a long
370.
time ago. I looked
Yeah,
back a couple months ago. I'm going, oh my god, I've been here forever.
yeah. You too. You have
You
to
were
update your
on.
about. You have to update your about on the Slamfire radio. So right now you're like, I am the epitome of a news shooter. It's like, I don't think that's true anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll get right on that.
I'll write a really bad one and I'll post it and then I'll send it to you and then you'll be like, no, and you'll
Hey,
fix
can
it.
you actually write me one, and then I'm just going to use it for QSIF next week.
For QSIF? All right, I'll write one. It's not gonna be good. It's not be good, but I'm gonna write one.
Okay.
Which part are we on right now? We'll be on the main topic, but we're just gonna skip that this week. Let's get on to listener feedback. Listener feedback is sponsored by Armory DC Gunsmith. Armory DC Gunsmith is a full-service gunsmith who specializes in firearms refinishing. He offers hot bluing, parkerizing, and Cerakote finishes, as well as wood refinishing. Check out his online inventory of new and used guns, firearms accessories, optics, and more at dcgunsmith.ca. Question from Facebook. Random question, but what happened to Matt? I listened to about 100 of your older episodes on Spotify, and he seemed to be a regular on most of them, and then nowhere to be seen or heard if you're on Spotify.
Yeah.
What gives? Matt's doing airplane stuff now. He's he does the odd shooting, but he got busy with family and airplane stuff. He's got a very popular YouTube channel.
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah, he moved.
Yeah, he moved.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Just got busy with other stuff.
He comes on once a year or so.
He hasn't been on in like almost 2 years.
Has it been 2 years, really?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We miss him.
We do. He's fun. But he's doing airplane stuff. So if you want to see what he's up to, just go to the MMAT YouTube channel and you can see all the flying in and out of little islands around New Brunswick that he's doing. Yep. And sometimes he shoots a match. So sometimes it's like if you want a YouTube channel for ultralight aircraft and shooting, that's your channel, MMAT. Is there anything else on Facebook that I've missed in the last little while here?
No, really. Tim Whalen wants me to send him a complete list of the rifle he shot, so I'm going to be doing that for him later.
All the parts and that kind of thing?
Yeah. Kelly Amisty's doing her first maple seed at SPFGA, so that would be
my neck of the woods.
Yeah, that's you.
Yep.
Joe Libby said that he wasn't hot. I won't say what else he said. And that's about it.
One of the riflemen who qualified on the weekend, he qualified before with irons and a semi-auto, and this time he qualified irons with a bolt action rifle, just to make it extra hard.
Just because.
That's pretty
score good. With irons and bolt action. Did Gallen do that? I think Gallen did that.
I probably wrote this down somewhere, but I'm too lazy to go check right now.
Oh, you know what? So we had a lady that came. She's the coolest person ever. Her name is Jackie, and she works at the ROM, Royal Ontario Museum. And part of her thing is that she goes up north, and she goes up to like Iqaluit and different areas like that, and she collects fossil. Trevor, you're going to love this. She collects fossils for or fossils or whales or bones and things like that. And part of the reason why she actually took a maple seed because she wants to be able to shoot a rifle. So in case like bears, nice. Whatever, so that she'd be able to hit them. So the last time she was at a maple seed, I can't remember the rifle that she had, quite honestly, but it was something I think that it was her father's or something like that. And it was like, it wasn't appropriate. And so we fixed her up with a loaner rifle. And this time she came with a stock Ruger with iron sights. And then, so I reached out to her and I said, listen, here's what's going to happen. Like people were giving her advice and everything. And she lives in Trenton, which is about an hour from me. And I said, listen, hey, I was gonna send you all this information about things because she wanted information on optics and all the things she needed. I said, instead of that, I said, let's just arrange a date together and we'll go shopping. So I'm gonna take her shopping, and we're
Yeah.
gonna get her a scope with some rings and some rails and different things like that, and she's going to trick out all her 1022, and she thought that was fantastic.
Are you going to get a canted rail?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm.
I don't. You know what? I'm not sure. Like, we'll see what's available out there. I might actually just send her over to Delas because they got some rails there.
Yep.
But
Yeah, it would be cooler if there were like it was easier to find a canted rail for Ruger 1022s because
it would be.
Most scopes will adjust. Like there's plenty of room to adjust like 20 MOA.
Yep.
And a canted like a 20 MOA rail on a 22 is actually pretty handy. Lets you get way out there, right?
Yep, lets you get out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can actually take that out, do 300, 350.
Yeah.
Ryan McLean sent me an email or not a message, and he was, I think it was over 400. I think it was 425 that he hit. I know.
I don't know if I could do 425, but I have to take a look at my charts. I've got like some charts that
I'll have to
see how much, but I've got like 20 on my rings, 38 on my scope, and then I've got another 30 on my reticle, so I can hold quite high. I'm not sure if I can do 400 though, because like 22 is like a rainbow, and when you're getting out to that 400-yard mark, like there's a lot of adjustment to pop in. She's definitely heading down at that point.
I'm just looking to see what he said. 433.
That's impressive.
That is impressive, eh?
Yeah. We have a 400-meter berm at Chaz. I kind of want to try shooting it with a 22 now, because I was shooting 300 no problem.
Yeah. Challenge accepted.
Yeah. Kelly, do you want to take this one from Jeffrey, this email?
Okay, sure. Just let me minimize you right there and just scroll down because I haven't been paying attention. Okay, so this one says, hello, gang. I want to start off by saying thanks for being an informative and entertaining firearms podcast. I look forward to hearing from you every week. My question is about semi-auto 12-gauge shotguns. I'm in the market for one, and I'm looking for one I can stuff 5 3.5-inch shells into. I'm comfortable extending a tube if I must. So he's putting on an extended tube. I will be using it for waterfowl and clay shooting and on the farm. He's not going to be using it for competition. I have a price cap of $2,500. I'm not picky about whether it's gas or inertia. Thanks again. And he says, have a great effing day. He didn't say effing, but it was like the full word, but have a good day. Right. Yeah. Anyways, so he wants to spend $2,500. He wants to put in 3.5-inch shells. So that means he wants to be able to put in 2 and 3
the big
quarters.
ones.
He wants big ones, but he wants lots of room is what he wants. Semi-auto, and he doesn't care whether it's gas or inertia. Okay, Adriel, Mr. Hunting Gear guy.
My biased answer, if it's going to be used for competition, is the A5.
It's not competition.
He said, not competition. Waterfowl and clay shooting. Those are like, so those are two very different performance envelopes, because 3.5, you need a shotgun that'll run both 3.5-inch big boys for duck and goose, and you need target. I mean, for a 3.5, I'm still going to say the A5. Because it's inertia. It's super easy to clean. It's a higher quality shotgun. $2,500 is quite a bit to spend on a duck and clay busting gun. 5 3.5-inch shells. Yeah, you would need to get an extension tube for that. You would look to TACORD, Tactical Ordnance. They have the Nordic extension tubes, which are like those are really nice extension tubes. Yeah, I would probably say the Browning A5, simply because inertia, so it's easy to clean, it's fairly light. Yeah. I don't know what I would look at in the $2,000 to $2,500 mark, because the A5 is right around the $1,500 to $1,700. depending if you get camo or the black stalker one. If it's going to be for waterfowl, I'd probably get the camo one. That's right around $2,000. I don't really look at shotguns that are in the $2,500 range because that's way outside what I want to spend on a shotgun. So I don't know which one would be the best one for up there, but right around the 15 to 2,000, the A5 is fantastic.
Okay. A5.
That's what I would go for. Yep. Yeah. If you'd like to email the show, send an email to slamfireradio@gmail.com. Podcast app reviews. I don't think people there's not very many places you can review a podcast these days, but if you can figure out how to and review us somewhere, that'd be cool. Review us on iTunes or iPhone or whatever other phone app listening podcast thingamabobbers you use. Generally, just leaving reviews helps other people find the show, and we'll probably read it on the show if we can find it and we know about it. If you'd also like to help the show, head on over to what's that?
There's an app for that.
There's an app for that.
Mm-hmm.
Rating random podcasts. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah, they take all of the ratings and on all the apps, and then they send it to us.
Yes.
We also have Stacy who does it for us because she has that app.
Yeah, that's Stacy. Yeah. Patreon supporters. If you want to help support the show, head on over to patreon.com, search for Slamfire Radio, and you can help us out there. You can also help the show by visiting our website and clicking on the links for Cabela's and buying stuff through there. I saw some come through last week. So someone was buying some stuff at Cabela's. They bought a whole bunch of stuff too. So
okay, I have a question.
I think we made like $5.
Ooh, but I have a question. Does it tell us what they buy and who bought it so that we can
say who? Doesn't say who. Just says what.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
We should talk about it.
On-air criticism of what they bought. Like, oh, why'd they buy that?
Why did you buy that? Oh, I want one of those too. Let us know how it works out.
Oh, if you I wonder how long it would take me to get there. Probably not long. I could probably pull that up in I need to change the date.
No, I don't know.
No?
Yeah, we could
Don't
probably. Yeah, no,
this
it
month?
probably.
This month. And then
It could be our new segment of the show.
that thing. And then I go check out this one. Okay, here's one. What did this guy buy? Come on, show me the thing. I'm just waiting.
You guys, thanks for buying stuff on Cabela's, and we're not really gonna make. I don't know.
Speak for yourself. This person bought a Cabela's Covenant Tactical SFP rifle scope. I like those scopes. I have one.
Yeah, they're good.
Some CCI primers. It says quantity of 10. I bet you that's 10 times 100 or 10 times 500 or lots more.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2, I'd have to look up the SKU.
No.
What's this? Pistol bullets. Hornady pistol bullets.
Oh.
So, I mean, that was one person. And then there's a couple of smaller
He does reloading.
ones. Yeah, a person does reloading. This other person bought some Hornady hunting rifle bullets.
Nice.
ELDX hunting bullets, yeah.
Reloading again. Excellent. Getting ready for the hunting season. Excellent.
This other person got the Cabela's shooting mat. Did they get it on sale? Oh, they did. $49.99.
Well
yes.
done. Is that sale over?
I don't know. It kind of comes and goes.
Let's go. So the Cabela's shooting mat is an excellent buy.
It's shooting mats are usually around $100. The Cabela's shooting mat is $50, and it's big. It's big and cushy. Someone bought some PMC bronze centerfire rifle ammunition. That is that's gonna be a.
Oh crap! It's $89.99.
Oh, it's back up. Hey.
Back up.
Gotta wait half a year then.
Yeah.
And someone bought a wallet, a Cabela's Rifleman wallet. I don't know who, but I know they bought the wallet.
I wonder if they have a Rifleman patch to put on the Rifleman wallet. Anyways, why did we do that?
I don't know, because I could.
All right.
If you want to buy stuff and have us read it on air, let us know, and we'll we'll do that. Let's see, shout-outs.
First time we ever did that.
Kelly?
I just wanted to say thank you to all the IITs who came out at Lower Trent Valley. They did a really, really fantastic job, so much so that I didn't do anything other than IMC, and I was the shoot boss. So I felt very comfortable. These guys have been attending events all year. Well, okay, I say all year. Our season didn't start until July, right? Because of COVID. Anyways, but we've been doing a lot of events, and the people that have been coming out as IITs, they've been consistently coming to all of them. So really, really fantastic job. They're POIs, which is a point of instruction. By the way, I was told that we have way too many acronyms at Maple Seed, and we do. POIs, point of instructions. They did fantastic with them, and I work with some of the best people in the world at these events, so thank you. But I also wanted to say thank you to Adriel too, because you've been rocking it out in Alberta. So.
I did the same thing as you. So like when you said the only thing you did was the IMC, that's the only thing I did at my recent one. Everyone else ran stuff. I had IITs running Line Boss. I had them running POIs. Yeah, the acronyms aren't that bad, but then like I guess if you get used to them, you can say some real silly things like, I'm going to need to get an IIT to do this POI on NPOA.
I know, eh?
Yeah, that's supposed to be like a normal sentence.
I agree. Sorry. I thought he was going to say that he agrees that there's too many acronyms. So there is MQT. I explain what everything is. We're going to have 3 at the beginning. We're going to have 3 points of instruction, which is POIs. We're going to do 3 or 4 MQTs, which is Maple Seed qualifying toss. So I explain it, but there's a lot of acronyms. And by the way, after I explain it, catch up. I expect you to know what these mean.
I'm not using the long version after this. No.
My time is money. Speaking of which, we should probably sign off soon. And
yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying.
Trevor hung up on us.
No,
he's there.
I'm just waiting for you to shut up so I can give my shout outs.
Oh, you're here. Oh,
never left.
Your video's off.
Just can't get a word in.
Yeah.
Oh, that never happens. Ever.
He's very quietly and patiently waiting for his turn to talk.
Oh, that never happens either.
Trevor, would you like to share your feelings with us?
Yes, I'd like to send my shout outs. I'd like to first shout out the people I shot with last weekend and apologize that I won't see them this weekend and remind my buddy that you owe me a trip to the range. You were supposed to come out and see me at a match. Let me know. I'll make it happen.
This sounds interesting. Do you want to talk about it?
Jess, she watches. She was going to come out and then never wasn't able to make it. So we're running out of matches. I need to get her to the range so she can shoot my gun.
Cool.
Okay. It doesn't have to be a match though. You can just go to the
You're
range.
right. We'll just make it happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you really want to do it, you'll make it happen.
I do, so I will make it happen. If you're listening, Jess, we'll make it happen.
Nice. Check us out, our Gunners of Canada. Like us on Facebook. Join the CCFR. And we'll see you next week.
So if you have any comments or questions for the show, please send an email to slamfireradio@gmail.com. Now go grab a gun and shoot something.
When the talking is over, it's time to get a gun.